Oh boy, an epilepsy warning right off rip. That's how you know it's gonna be good. So this mod claims to make Limbo look like you're on drugs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from a mod that said it makes Limbo look like you're on drugs, but I kind of fuck with this. Dude, I fuck with this heavy. This is... Okay. Okay. That looks sick. Wait, what about rockets? What if I try rockets? Ooh, look at that. Looks so fancy. Damn, okay. This, I don't know what I was expecting from a mod that said, oh, I took Limbo and made it look like you're on drugs. And, you know, that was the only... That was the only explanation that the mod really gave, or it was the only explanation that I bothered to read, because I usually like to go into mods very blind and just figure out what they do. But I don't, this definitely wasn't what I was expecting. Oh my, wait, look at the butterflies. Dude, look at them, they're so cool. This definitely feels like if you had one of those like paper black, one of those like paper blue and red 3D glasses from a movie theater 10 years ago. You could definitely get a lot of mileage out of this, you know? I feel like maybe you could have 3D Ultrakill. That would be a really cool mod. If anyone who like knows how to mod is watching this, that would be really cool if you made Ultrakill like 3D glasses-able. 3D kill. GG, there you go. It writes itself. What if I go and hit... Whoa. That looks funky. I wonder what's behind here. Wow, the secret. Dude, look at this. Look at like the Cerberus. Look at how many there are. There's so many Cerberuses. I can see why they would only do Limbo. I suppose it probably is way easier to do Limbo than anything else just because of the way Limbo's holograms work. Actually, I'm interested. I think after I beat this level, I'm gonna fly out using no clip to like the Limbo hologram thing that it projects. Like actually projects the hologram, and I'm gonna take a little gander at what it looks like. So let's just get out of here. Also, I wonder what it looks like from the outside. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like that funky. I mean, it looks pretty funky, but it's not that funky. What does this look like? Because this is where the Limbo projection comes from. Oh. Oh, it's just normal. Also, yeah, fun fact, if you didn't know, you can walk on this. It's fully modeled. I don't know why, but it is. Anyway, that was a little bit underwhelming, so I have no idea how they got this effect. At all. But it's a pretty cool effect. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love this so much. This is so cool, dude. I have been finding some really sick mods for this game, dude. I'll be real, if you'd asked me, like, a year ago, like, what do I think of Ultrakill mods, I'd have told you that, like, most of them are just shitposts. Nothing really that cool. My mind has been changed. What can I say? These are cool. I like this. I'm sure it's gonna, like, give some people a headache, but I think it's cool. So that means it is cool. That's how that works. The mod does say it only works with Limbo, but it also said it works with 1-E, which I guess is technically a Limbo level. So, you bet I'm going to be trying out 1-E with this. As if 1-E isn't already painful enough. Whoa, that... Whoa, that fire. It makes everything look funky as hell, dude. Whoa! What was that white Hang on. Holy flashbang. On-demand flashbang, dude. That's crazy. I have no idea why I would need an on-demand flashbang like that, but it's funny. And you know what? That's more than enough reason to do things sometimes. More people should go with the mindset of, why am I doing this? Because it's funny, I feel like life would be a lot better if everyone just decided to do things, not because it was, like, gonna get the most views, or it was gonna make the most money, or give you the most clout. If we just do stuff because it's funny. I am also realizing this level is mostly indoors, so I don't actually get to, like, see the effect that much in this level. Which is kind of lame. Oh well. The red route is mostly outdoors, and I'm on the blue route, which is mostly indoors, so, you know, it makes sense. We'll see more of it later. It'd be cool if like all the limbo like paintings had some kind of funky effect on them. I think that'd be pretty cool. Although I'm pretty sure this mod is like old. I don't know if it gets updated anymore. But if it does, that'd be really cool. That would be cool. Ooh, look at that soap, dude. Look at that soap. That's a lot of soap. It's like it's on fire. It kind of looks like a flame. Look at that. It's got like a flame effect. I like that. I think it's cool. It looks cool. Maybe I'll keep this. Actually, no, I probably would. I probably would keep this mod on for like normal playthroughs. But I do worry about keeping this on permanently for like, you know, people who could potentially find this headache-inducing. I'm fine with it personally, but I can figure that maybe not everyone is like that. Oh, I like how it like travels, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool. The fact that you can see it like traveling through all the screens. That's very pretty. Oh, this room's like half indoors, half outdoors. I forgot about that. So we get like the best of both worlds. Sordon's fair. Sordon's balanced. You know, speaking of Sordon, I saw like someone made like a a sort of like parody of my Sordon video, but with the jackhammer Sordon. That was funny. I approve. More people should do this kind of stuff. I thought it was funny. Also, I left a comment on the video, so like I know the dude who made the video like already knows I've seen it. This isn't like a flashbang for them. I thought it was funny. The only thing I said, which I said in my comments, the only thing I didn't understand was they were playing with like, hang on, they were playing with the FOV like this, dude. Like, how can you play like? I mean, I suppose this would probably impact the trippiness. Oh my god, he's so far away. Look at how far away he is. He's so small. But yeah, now how can you play like that? Like, genuinely, how can you play like that? That's criminal. Utterly criminal, dude. I wonder what this is going to look like, because 1-4 is a totally different vibe from all the rest of Limbo. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like how it's shining up from the floor, but like... Whoa. What's causing that? Is it the light? I think the light's causing... Yeah. I like that. Ooh. This is really nice. Look at it. Look at this. This is fucking beautiful. I honestly wouldn't complain if this was in base game. Whoa. What the hell? Is that normally like? I think that is normally looking outdoors. Ooh, it's so dark, except for the Cerberus. Whoa. Dude, I love how every little move ripples around. What's this gonna look like? Now, well, that was underwhelming. Thanks, V2. Lame ass. Okay, so you didn't see that. You can walk into this, right? Yeah. Thanks, dude. Stupid fucking boss. Okay, so now I feel like I'd be doing everyone a disservice if I didn't at least look at 1-E, despite how little I like this level and how little most people like this level. I do not regret playing it. Oh my god, I like how the dust falls. I guess the ash. It's probably ash. I like how that looks. I love how that looks, actually. Yeah, the more I play this game and the more I talk to people who play this game, the more I realize I'm not alone in disliking this level. A lot of people very much don't like this thing. And it's honestly... for a surprisingly varied amount of reasons. I mean, the reason I don't like this level is because of the final room. Right, I think the final room ruins the level. I know a lot of people really don't like this room because of the room where the floor disappears. I love that room. I think that room's really cool. I know a lot more people dislike the room with the lava, which I can see. I don't agree. I think that room is fine. But I think it's very funny. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. I think it's very funny how so many people dislike this level, but it's for so many different reasons. It is a bit of a shame, honestly. But, oh well. Oh well. They can't all be winners. I do wonder how this level's gonna look when you get to the bit that usually flashes. Like it flashes between all the different backgrounds. I wonder how that's going to look. Because so far, I really like this. I am not disappointed with how this is. I suppose for the next little bit I will be disappointed because we're fully indoors. How sad. Do people really not like this room? I mean, I guess I can see why people wouldn't like this room. Like, not having a floor could be frustrating. I think this room's really cool. I think this is a highlight of the Encores in general. Which is, frankly, not saying a lot. But, you know, I think that room's cool. So how is this gonna look? Ooh. Okay. So we still have the sort of static changing effect, except the color isn't actually changing. Whoa! Look at that lava, dude. I feel like I'm currently very easily amused. You know what I'm feeling? Okay, okay. Actually, this is kind of hard to see in with the lava. It looks cool, but while I'm moving around like real fast, it's actually pretty hard to see in. That's probably the first room I've struggled to see anything in. Which is pretty good, actually. It took all the way up to here to start struggling to see. That's a win. Right. Bluey and purpley outside. Oh, it is changing. At least it's changing in this room. It's still like half trippy, but half normal. Coming through the windows. But that seems to not be the case when you're actually outside in the level. Again, I have no idea why that would be. I don't mod. Yeah, out here it's all just the dark. Ooh, actually. Oh, I guess there's like, I guess when you go over to the ashy bit and the ashes start falling, I really like how that looks. That looks so fucking cool. I love that. Whoa, okay, Hideous Mask, calm down, buddy. Oh no, it is different. There's definitely, I'm noticing a difference now. I must say. It's a subtle difference, but it's definitely there. There's definitely a subtle difference. It's mostly with, like, the ambient lighting. Like, you can see it's very red here, and now it's very dark and grey. And it will change again, and it's very blue. So there is a difference. There is a noticeable difference. Which I like. I think this looks very pretty. This is definitely my favourite level, at least in terms of visuals from this mod. This might be my least favourite level in terms of gameplay in the game, but in terms of visuals, this is really cool. I'm very glad I played this. But yeah, no, this room still sucks. This room is still really fucking stupid, and I just think it's poorly designed. However, I have said my piece on this room many a time, and I don't feel like it will ever get changed. So it will just continue to suck. Despite my many grievances with the gameplay, I think we can all agree. This is probably one of the coolest looking things in Ultrakill. Look, the colors changing, and like the fire peering through because of like the way it interacts with the skybox. Oh, dude. This is probably one of the prettiest interactions I've had in this entire game. Whoa, that looks sick. What the fuck? Nah, bring that back. Whoa. Bring that one back. I want to look at that again. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, dude, that's sick. Look at that. That's fucking cool. That's sick. Anyway, that is actually one of my favorite mods I've played. That's so cool. That's really cool. I really like that.